we are ready. So let's go and find out our 3D model and give the link once it is uploaded to the thing. So let's go back to our scene. So yeah, we'll be just filling this link basically now, and let's go back. So I found a very interesting 3D model which I'll be downloading and using it for this particular example. So this is a 3D model which is looking a little bit bigger and it is having so many props. So I've already downloaded this and created a prefab out of it. So I'll be just I'll not be wasting the time. So directly I'll be importing that and showing you how it is going to work. So I've already have created the Unity thing. So it is having a 3D model with all the prefab and textures. I'll just download that. Yeah, so the elements are loaded now into this. You can see there is a folder called 3D models, which is actually having all the prefab and material and everything. So you can just use this house prefab. So this is having all the details and everything with the several props. So completely this will be loaded from the asset bundle. So this particular asset will be moving into asset bundle, and after that we'll be using a function and we'll load that into place like objects on planes. So basically that one anyway we can use a method call from like asset bundle class and load it. So let's get started with the script. Yeah, so here we have to define one more variable for like extracting our variable before even doing the particular method call. And for that we'll be just creating a reference of the place objects on planes plane like class. Before that first of all we have to extract the model from the asset bundle. For that I'll be just already like I'll created a variable which is placement AR object. In that I'll be loading. So from the asset bundle you have to give the particular name of the asset which you are actually calling. So I'll be naming it as house. So you can actually anyway do that with your own like preference. So that will be from the like load asset basically. I think I'll rename this load all. So we need only one asset. In the same way you can have like a number of assets and you can actually load whatever you want, and at runtime you can actually increase your asset bundle size also. That depends on you and the requirement. As of now I'm just showing you an example so that you can actually like scale this bigger if you want. And next we'll be just calling a particular function which will be loading the object or prefab from the asset bundle into the placement class. I think that is it. So I'm just creating a function in the placement class which will actually update the game object which will be spawning on the click. Game object, and there will be a variable called place prefab, m place prefab, that is the one. So you can actually update that. equal to game object. So that is it. It will be fine. So next onwards, I think we should we are ready with everything. Now we'll create a particular asset bundle with this asset. So for this, we can anyway create a asset bundle from the code, and I'm just using a free tool which actually is very much easy, and you must have this asset bundle browser. Basically, you can install this. This is free from asset store. You can find it anywhere. Asset bundle browser. Basically, it'll make the life very easy with asset bundles. So yeah, it is actually installed, asset bundle browser. So we can just remove it and go to prefab. Go to this particular prefab and try to drag and drop this, and you will be able to see all things are getting packed into this. And go to build. Once configure, you have to just drag and drop. You can see 21 MB of this size. Go to build and clear folders, and we are actually doing for Android, so select Android. You can do it for iOS also, so everything actually is separate. So I'll be just showing for Android. And yeah, you can actually build this, and it'll ask you to like clear all the things. Basically, we actually clicked it, clear folder. Yeah, so now you can actually go to this particular application folder, and in assets you will be able to, in assets you can go back and you can see here above assets you will be able to find asset bundles, Android and house. This is the main file which you have to use for your asset bundle. And yeah, so let's go back to Google Drive. So I'm using Google Drive, so this is already existing. I'll just delete this. So just drag and drop this here, and go back and try to create a shared link and give it to everyone. And here, this is the tricky part, and here you can actually see there is a string. Basically, we just need this particular string after this file D, or before view. Basically, copy this. So I have this particular, so copy this, and this is the same link I'll be just providing in the description and in my projects also. So here it is very much tricky. You just follow me and don't like miss in between. So I'll just paste this asset bundle link here, and there is a ID equal to, actually just remove this and give our file path, basically our file name. This is actually creating a direct file, because from this file if you go, you will not be able to download the file, which will actually route you to a particular Google Drive link, which will be just for view, and you cannot download from an application. So we are creating a direct link here. And yeah, so this is the link for our asset bundle. So this asset bundle is already there, and you can just delete this and go back to this and give the particular link, and plain object on. Basically this script is actually attached on the session, so you can actually drag and drop that also, and everything is ready, and you can actually just run it and see. So it is, boom, it is working. So let's build this application and try it out. That's all, guys, for this particular tutorial. I hope you are able to use this application and get benefit out of it. And you can use asset bundles for very much numerous situations, and you can reduce your file size, and it will be very much useful for the on demand downloads and everything. And I hope you like the video. Please try to subscribe and like our video so that it will help us.